My name is Robert Kelly Sweeney, and I'm from Portland, Oregon, and I'm dealing with Parkinson's disease and dystonia. Like most of us with chronic disease, the internet told me pretty much what I had before I was diagnosed. I was a pretty avid bicyclist at the time, and I'd started on my rides and my left foot would really cramp up. Not too long after that, a few months, my tremor started, and my GP was intelligent enough to put the two ailments together. Since I kind of knew, it wasn't as devastating, but it's still a wake-up call. You have those moments of, why me? What happened? What did I do wrong in my life that I was contracted this ailment? But then for me, I quickly got rid of it. It doesn't do any good to wallow. What have I found most helpful with my diagnosis? It's other patients. There's a real feeling to the disease, and it's hard to explain to the neurologist what you're feeling. Other patients are my best friends. I'd come on to Patients Like Me every now and then and just ask a question and see what the patient community would answer back. Then I started reading all the stuff that was going on within the Patients Like Me environment, and it became very evident very quickly that there's a lot more here in this environment than just asking questions. The support groups, the questions that can be answered, it was just phenomenal from a patient standpoint. I use Patients Like Me more for the data analysis, any science that's progressing, watch other patients that are understanding some of the pharmacology, new treatments that are coming out. It makes me reflect on and think about my disease state. And I can go back and track my responses over time to see if there's been changes. I think there's a real opportunity with the Patients Like Me environment to further the benefit and further the mission for patient advocates. Dealing with people who have other long-term ailments, there's a lot of resources that we can combine together to make policy change, pharmacology changes, and hospital administration environment to make it better for the patients. I share my story because there's so many of my counterparts who are afraid to. The more we sacrifice ourselves for medical studies, the more we sacrifice ourselves to talk, the more involved the patients can get, the better off the science is. And I just own the responsibility to help the science move forward. Let's go battle this thing and see if we can figure it out.